What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering. Many of you requested I cover the Trump trading cards story, and I kind of felt like Timmy's already covered it, but I think that there's a different angle here. There's something else. There's more going on here. Everyone's talking about his NFT announcement, and he's getting rightful criticism for it. But some people suggest that the NFT announcement was fifth dimensional chess to get him trending, only to have him then drop his kind of internet bill of rights, which is actually pretty good. I can't say for sure if this was just bad advice, but it is entertaining. There's absolutely no denying that. It's one of the most entertaining things I've ever seen. I laughed out loud. Look, I don't like NFTs. I think that space is like full of snakes. It's insane. But it's happening. I mean, look, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying Trump NFTs. Although, I mean, I'm not even ashamed to admit this. Some of the prizes, like, would I pay $100 for a reasonable chance to have dinner with Donald Trump? Yes, I would. I would pay. I mean, but I'm not buying NFTs. This video is just hilarious. Look at laser eyes.
Hello, everyone. This is Donald Trump. Hopefully your favorite president of all time, better than Lincoln, better than Washington.
I mean, he's joking. He's got to be joking about that, right? He has to be.
With an important announcement to make. I'm doing my first official Donald J. Trump NFT collection right here and right now. They're called Trump Digital Trading Cards. These cards feature some of the really incredible artwork pertaining to my life and my career.
I mean, he's just monetizing the memes,
Cards, just like a baseball card or other collectibles. Here's one of the best parts. Each card comes with an automatic chance to win amazing prizes like dinner with me. I don't know if that's an amazing prize.
He's just ad-libbing. He's just ad-libbing. He's just like, he doesn't care at all about this. I think people are taking it too seriously. I think he's got some bad advisors. I think that people around him said this would be a good way to raise money. I don't think Trump knows anything about NFTs or cryptocurrency. And someone said this would be a great way to raise funds. That's what I think. He can't be taking this seriously.
But it's what we have. Or golf with you and a group of your friends at one of my beautiful golf courses, and they are beautiful. I'm also doing Zoom calls, a one-on-one meeting, autographing memorabilia, and
he's doing a digital signature on an iPad? What? I'm telling you, I think that Trump, I think that people that memed on this. Now, look, I have been clear in the past that I think Trump gets way too many, this was fifth or 20th dimensional chess excuses. I think that these two things exist independently of each other. NFTs, bad idea. But the whole thing is hilarious to me.
Crypto, all you need is an email address. Go to collecttrumpcards.com.
I mean, I don't think, should I buy some? I don't know how to do NFTs. What would I even do with it? Can I just take a screenshot? I think someone just told him that, he was going to be able to raise some money doing this. I don't think that he's going to raise a ton of it, but it's just a fundraiser. Now, here's what I thought was actually interesting. What was actually interesting with Trump's, he had a 7-minute campaign thing, video that came out, and it's breaking. Trump announces free speech policy plan for 2024. Now, I wish he had done something about this in 2020, but 2016 is, but whatever. Ban federal agencies from colluding to censor American citizens. That feels pretty good. ban taxpayer dollars from being used to label speech as misinformation or disinformation. I don't really know how that works. Fire every federal bureaucrat who is engaged in domestic censorship. Immediately send preservation letters to Biden administration and big tech giants. Order the DOJ to investigate all parties involved in online censorship regime and prosecute any and all crimes identified. Revise Section 230 to drastically curtail big platforms' power to restrict lawful speech. He's like, this is a pretty good, he's playing off the Twitter files here. And while like none of this is very specific, I think it speaks to the layperson who isn't following the Twitter files, you know, who's just kind of heard, oh man, Twitter was really censoring people. That's wild, you know. This is what this speaks to. I mean, I think doing NFTs was a gaffe, but Trump is full of those. Like, he's got some people around him that aren't the greatest, I think. But I also think, like, Trump doesn't care about NFTs. Someone just told him this is going to be a fundraiser thing we're going to do. And I guarantee you people bought them. I guarantee it. Now, it's a little tone deaf. I don't like the idea. But to me, I think people are missing that he is talking about interesting things here in the very same day. Stop federal funding for all nonprofits and academic programs engaging in censorship. Suspend federal dollars to any university that is engaged in censorship. Enact criminal penalties for federal bureaucrats who can partner with private entities to violate your constitutional rights. This is exactly what he's responding to the Twitter files. Impose a 7-year cool-off period before former intel and national securities can work for big tech. Also practical, smart, right? And pass a digital bill of rights. I think these are all great things. Now, a lot of people are saying this came out 2 hours after his major announcement in which he teased yesterday with a superhero and it bombed, and people are laughing. He's trying to save face now. I don't know, maybe, but you know, let me at least say this. Take the NFTs out of it. Let's say Trump had just released this today, right? Take the NFTs out completely. I'm just trying to look at it different. I think a lot of people are memeing on the NFTs and like, Lord knows, I didn't even need an intro for this video because it was like the memes speak for themselves. But if you take the NFTs out of it, it's you know, he's right.
Fundamental right is allowed to perish, then the rest of our rights and liberties will topple. Just like dominoes, one by one, they'll go down. That's why today I'm announcing my plan to shatter the left-wing censorship regime.
This is good, though. I hate that he announced the stupid NFTs today because this is good stuff. Like, and people won't see this because they're too busy laughing at the NFTs.
And to reclaim the right to free speech for all Americans. And reclaim is a very important word in this case because they've taken it away. In recent weeks, bombshell reports have confirmed that a sinister group of deep state bureaucrats, Silicon Valley tyrants, left-wing activists, and depraved corporate news media have been conspiring to manipulate and silence the American people.
Looks pretty good, doesn't he?
They have collaborated to suppress vital information on everything from elections to public health. The censorship cartel must be dismantled and destroyed, and it must happen immediately.
That's
and
not a good
here's
angle
my
for
plan.
him.
First, within hours of my inauguration, I will sign an executive order banning any federal department or agency.
I mean, and then I already broke down everything he says. Like, that is good. If he had just released that today, people would be going bananas. So my hope is that, you know, whether or not you're going to vote for Trump, and I've said this before, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's a long, 2 years still of suffering under Biden for a lot of us. But like, I mean, this is good. If Ron DeSantis had come out with this, right? By the way, he's not running, okay? He hasn't announced that he's running. But if Ron DeSantis had announced running and then he had rolled this out, people would be being like, yeah. So Trump totally blew it with the NFT thing. He's got to double down on this tomorrow because this is good. This speaks to his base. This speaks to even people like me who voted for him but aren't like a Trump trainer. So this is good. Be interested to see what your comments are in the comment section down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.